Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to a video that was made with 2 hours sleep. So it is currently 5 a.m. and I have went to sleep at 3, so as you can probably tell, I'm firing on all brain cells. Now, this is just sort of a quick opinion, I guess, on the current situation with Iran and what's going on right with America. Now, basically, there was a bit of a thing coming out where supposedly the Iranians and America had done some form of negotiations. We're not really sure what. However, at the end of the day, there isn't really any clear outcome. Now, the real problem here is it's sort of, in a lot of ways, America is building up for a ground attack on Iran. You can see that through, for instance, these new A-10s moving into the sector or into the theatre. You can see this through the Marine Expeditionary Units being deployed and the airborne assault units being used as well. Now, this is a bit of it's all kind of problematic, because what this shows is a real intent for America to invade Iran. However, like what a lot of people who were buying big on the Dow Jones today have been not quite getting, was the second part of the talks, which is basically Iran saying that they would only accept any offer if there's a guarantee from America, meaning that there's no real terms in which they'd actually accept a ceasefire. Now, part of this, I think, is because that they do have this gamble, but it is a very potentially high reward one. You see, you got to keep in mind that airborne assault units and the Marine Corps have undergone a transition towards having a more lightly equipped, less heavily armed unit. Now, this means that they'll be deploying into a region. The Cargo Island has a decent amount of infrastructure, a decent amount of facilities and stuff that would force America into engaging in urban environments. Now, that is a very difficult situation to fight in if you lack the actual capabilities, or if you lack the heavy equipment required to fight in these environments. Now, airborne units do not have heavy equipment, and the Marines do not have particularly heavy equipment either, meaning that there will be potentially very significant casualties, and that's not going to be good for America, and that's not going to support America at home. Now, this obviously is, I think, part of this factor, but I just don't really think there's going to be a peace anytime soon with Iran. Now, that being said, like, I do believe America will militarily win, but the problem is I'm quite concerned that it's just going to end up being another Iraq war, another war in the Middle East that just keeps going on and doesn't really have a proper end in sight. But yeah, that's really all I've got for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, whatever. I'm going to edit this and then I'm going to get some sleep. Anyway, see you all in the next video. Goodbye.